34 degrees in most spots, a little cooler in some areas and a little warmer in others. Go figure. Anyhow, it is Wednesday after all, and you know what that means. Even on the first day of a new year, Hump Day Humor rolls on.
Amen to that, and I'd like to thank my contributor for today, Mary. Thank you so much for the jokes that you share with me. How about this one? To everyone who received a book from me for Christmas, they're due back at the library next Friday. Just a reminder.
Love it.
And Ace Hardware is located next to a Taco Bell and has a sign that says, "Eating next door can cause plumbing issues, but we can help."
That's good. I like that one.
Yeah, thank you to Tim for those. Thank you.
Of course, New Year's Eve, a woman took a nap, and she woke up, told her husband, "I just dreamed you gave me a diamond ring for a New Year's present. What do you think that all means?" He replied, "Aha, you'll know tonight." At midnight, her husband hands her a small gift-wrapped present. Excited, she opens it quickly, but was even more surprised. In it was a book titled The Meaning of Dreams.
You'll know more tonight. That's funny. And this from Mary. A farm boy accidentally overturned the wagon load of corn. The farmer who lived nearby heard the noise and yelled over to the boy, "Hey, Morgan, forget your troubles. Come in and visit with us. I'll help you get the wagon up later." "That's mighty nice of you," Morgan answered, "but I don't think Paul would like me to do that." "Oh, come on, boy," the farmer insisted. "Have a nice cold lemonade and a meal." "Well, okay," Morgan finally agreed and added, "but Paul won't like it." After a hearty dinner, Morgan thanked the farmer. "I feel a lot better now, but I know Paul is going to be really upset." "Don't be silly," the farmer said with a smile. "I'm sure when you get home and explain everything to him, all will be fine." Morgan replied, "Paul's not at home." "He's not," the farmer replied. "Where is he?" "Under the wagon," said Morgan.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
An oldie but a good. Thank you, man.
I love it. I gave up drinking for the new year.
Nicely
sorry,
done.
that came out wrong. I gave up drinking for the new year.
Gotta be careful where you put those commas.
Let's see here.
Here, let me do this one, since this one is associated with drinking as well.
Okay.
Two friends are walking down the street thinking of something to do. One friend turns to the other and says, "Let's go get a drink. There's this new place that does the best punch you'll ever drink." So they make their way to the bar and walk straight up to the bartender. "Bartender, 2 glasses of your best punch, please." The bartender replies in a stern voice, "If you want some punch, you're going to have to get in the line like everybody else." The friends turn and look around, but there's no punch line.
There's no punchline.
There's no punch line. There you go.
All right. Does anybody else find it weird that when Star Trek boldly goes where no one goes before, they always find someone there?
Only going where no one has ever gone. Oh, wow, there's a whole citizen.
Right, yeah.
There's millions of people there. There you go. I like
a man
that.
approaches a bear who was driving a taxi cab, and the consequences were devastating. The man said, "Mall, please," and the bear took him far too literally.
Oh, no. Mall. That's good.
Yeah.
How about this one? This morning, this is a true story. This morning, I went through the McDonald's drive-thru. I had forgotten my glasses, so I admit it took me a little longer than usual to place my order. The young man behind me honked his horn and seemed frustrated. When I got to the first window, I paid for both of our orders, both mine and his. The cashier must have told him because he leaned out his window and mouthed, "Thank you," clearly embarrassed. When I reached the second window to pick up the food, I showed them both receipts and took his food along with mine. Now he has to go all the way back to the end and start all over again.
Good. I love it.
You're welcome, Jimmy. Don't ever do that to me again.
Very nice. All right,
What's the scariest part of owing Santa money?
The scariest part of owing Santa money? I don't know.
Yeah. He knows where you live.
There you go. Yes. Oh, very good. Very good.
True.
I like that. All right, let's see here. A woman approaches me in a restaurant and says, "You should be eating meat. You shouldn't be eating meat." And my response was, "Don't worry, it's plant-based." She says in return, "That's awesome. What plant?" I said, "The meat processing plant." That's the one. It was.
Meat processing.
That's what it was. Yeah.
And here's another true story. My friend called me yesterday and said, "I'm in a good place right now." I told him I was really happy for him and that all was going well with him. He replied, when I said that I was in a good place, I wasn't referring to the fact that I was in a good place emotionally. I was referring to the fact that I'm in a liquor store. I'm in a good place right now.
Yeah.
My friends and I are in a band called Duvet. We're a cover band. Do gun manuals have a troubleshooting section?
Ooh.
I got a flat tire yesterday. There was a fork in the road. I got a flat tire. There was a fork in the road.
Very good. Two friends talking. Number one says, "Did you know my wife has a twin?" And number two says, "Really? How can you tell them apart?" And number one says, "Well, her brother has a mustache." There you go. Two friends talking at the diner. Number one says, "Just bought a top-of-the-line hearing aid for $7,000.
Ooh, man.
And number two said, "Really? What kind is it?" And number one says, $730. It's $730. That's what time it is.
$7,000, and that's a bit. Hey, I'm going to start collecting highlighters. Mark my words. My neighbor asked me. My neighbor asked me why I had covered my house in wrapping paper. I told him I wanted to live in the present.
Oh, I love it.
There
you
go. All right.
All right. Hey, I'm glad we got rid of all our 2024 jokes.